guys, today's video is going to be my February favorites, and I cannot believe that it is February, almost March already, which I'm so excited because that means in 2 weeks I'm going back home to visit some family and I'm super excited. So I have quite a few products here, I'm not gonna lie. I did get a bunch of new more drugstore products and high-end products. The drugstore has come out with a ton of products lately, and I also have a ton of lip products, which usually I don't have too many lip products, but this month I feel like I've ordered and gotten a ton of lip products. So I do want to start with face products first. No particular order. I want to talk about my L'Oreal Brow Plumper here. I love this. This is in the shade light to medium. I set my brows with here, and I love this brow gel. I think it's equally as good as like the Anastasia brow gels. They're just awesome, and it fills in my hairs really nicely. This I use on a day when I just don't want to do anything with my brow, and it works just fine if I don't want to like fill it in with like a pencil or whatever. I love this. Just want to make sure we're focused on me. Looks like we are. Okay, so the next product I want to talk about is this Duo Lash Adhesive, and I love this lash glue. You guys will see it. I used it in my tutorial that I filmed today. This is latex free, so if you have any type of sensitivity around your eye area, this is going to be perfect for you. And once you brush it on, it goes on white, and then once it starts to get tacky, it starts to dry like a bluish green color. So this is perfect. It's way easier to use than the original Duo Lash Glue. Sorry if the clouds keep going in and out of the sky, so if I get brighter or darker, I use natural lighting. So the next product I want to talk about is this L'Oreal Magic Eyelid Primer. I love this eyelid primer. It has the slightest orange tinge to it, so if you have any type of darkness like I do on the eyelid, this will help color correct that. And this is also a matte finish, so it looks great on the eyelids if you want to wear it alone, but I love this as a primer. Next, we're going to move on to face. I have two primers here. I have the Milani Prime Perfection Face Primer and the Maybelline Master Prime Blur and Illuminate Primer, and they just look like this right here. These two are my favorite. This one is great. It has like a little bit of a tackiness. The Milani one has a little bit of like a tacky feel to it. So once you put your foundation on, it really adheres the foundation and it won't move or slide around. So I love this one just to hydrate, and it does blur just a little bit of my pores, and it's also oil free. Same with the Maybelline one. It is great on the skin. It is a little bit more tacky, but this one is actually the illuminating one, so it gives you a nice glow as well. And then to go along with the face primer, I also grabbed the Milani Conceal in Perfect 2-in-1 foundation, and it looks like this. It's a beautiful bottle. I love that it came with a pump. I found these at Walmart, is where I find most of my drugstore makeup products. I don't know why, but my Walmart always has the newest stuff out first. So I picked this up in two different shades actually. I picked up Creamy Vanilla, which is 01, which is the lightest shade. And then I picked up kind of more of like a middle tan shade. It was number 5. And usually I'm either super self-tanned or I'm like super pale, and I really don't like having middle shades because I transfer from one to the other. So all I do is I'll pump a little bit of my lighter shade, and then I'll pump a little bit of my darker shade and mix them together when I'm not so self-tan. But I love this. This is more of a matte finish, and it's super full coverage. So if you like more of a full coverage, you will love this. I have dry skin, and I find that it works great with dry skin. And I'm sure if you have oily skin, it would work great as well. Next two products I want to mention quickly are setting powders, and I have been using the crap out of these setting powders. I use them both for different purposes. This is the Maybelline one, and it is the Master Fix Loose Powder, and I love this powder just for setting the whole entire face. It reminds me a lot of the Tarte powder, and you can actually see both of these powders in action. I will link down my contour and highlight video, which is where you can see these powders at. And then I use the L'Oreal Hydra Perfecte Translucent Powder. It has more of like a pearlescent glow to it, so I really enjoy this under the eyes, and it's super finely milled so it doesn't crease or make me look dry under the eye area. Next is just a blush here. This is the Milani Powder Blush in Romantic Rose. Again, I use this in that contour and highlight tutorial. I love this blush. It is a beautiful dusty rose color. It reminds me a lot of Benefit's Rockateur, which is one of my favorite blushes, and it works so well on so many skin tones, so I would highly recommend you guys checking those blushes out. They're amazing and they come in a couple different colors. The product I have is this Rimmel London highlight bronzer, contour, and blush all in one. I'm not sure, are they calling it a sculpt? They don't have like a specific name for this, but it's just part of the Kate Moss collection. And this is the third, so this is the darkest shade that they have, which when I put it on, it's actually pretty dark. So I would say this is good for a medium to deep skin tone. I also have the medium shade as well, which it's pretty light. But I love the colors. These remind me of Albatross by NARS, NARS Laguna, and then NARS Orgasm blush. So the highlighter, contour, and blush duo, and I love these colors. I used it for like 2 weeks straight, so I think the pigmentation of these are really great and they look really nice on the skin. This is the NYC Expert Lash Lip Lacquer. This is not matte, it's more of a nice sheen finish, but it has a ton of pigment to it. It's just a nice brown mauve pink shade, which I have been really into lately. This is in the shade 700 Mocha, and I have been loving this color. And like I said, I will show you guys the swatches. You can kind of see it here, but I will do an up close of it after I'm done swatching everything. The next two colors I have here are both by Milani. These are the Amour Matte Liquid Lipsticks. I'm trying to see if they're showing up pretty true to color on camera. It's like a pink and then a really true brown. I will again swatch both of them so you can see. These are in the shade 19 Covet, which is the darkest brown shade. And then this is in the shade 11 Precious. They smell really good too. They smell a little bit vanilla-y, which is good. I like vanilla scents on my liquid lipsticks. The last, I do want to quickly mention this liner. This is the Rimmel Lasting Finish Lip Liner in the shade 49 Natural. For me, this is like a my lip color, but better. My lips aren't exactly even, especially on this side over here. So I always have to overdraw it. So I love this lip liner just to kind of overdraw it and then fill it in with the lip color. Okay, last four colors that I have here are two of them I've talked about previously, and then two of them are newer to my collection. I have, and these are all Colourpop, the matte. I have Kapok here, which is something that you would have definitely seen in one of my videos before. I love Kapok. It's one of my favorite colors. It's just a really pretty pinky gray undertone lip, and I love that look. It's very grungy. Next one I have Limbo here, and Limbo is like the perfect dark terracotta brown color. It's super on trend right now. The last two colors, sorry, my camera keeps cutting off on me. But the last two colors I have here are from the K-pop collection. And they are the shades Chai and K. Chai is more of a lighter nude color. Awesome for like everyday wear. And then K is a mix between Limbo and their LAX color. It's more of like a brown terracotta with a little bit of a red to it. So I am going to do a close-up now of it just to show you guys how everything looks. Alright, so that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed my February favorites. If you guys have any favorites, leave them down below so I can go check out some new products. Am I in focus? So I don't think I have anything else to tell you guys besides thank you so much for watching, and until next time, I'll talk to you soon. Bye.